Right, quick mic check. Toast and butter on one side, toast bachelor of Irish butter. Check, check, check. Right, welcome back. We're just about to start. Make sure you've everything set right. And go. Roll it there, Roisin. Right, welcome back. So, I've had this one on my list since April 1st. I redeemed it, but I didn't get round to just. I haven't had time really this week, so obviously Easter and whatnot, but let us dive in. So quickly, it is a railway tycoon simulation and strategy game published and developed by I believe it's a Ukrainian game developer called TURNPOINT Games. It was originally released 2023 July, and it's had several updates since, but it just kind of came to my attention recently enough. So let's see. Trainworld is a railroad simulation game set throughout the ages of the railroad. Test your railway network against the passage of time as you continually upgrade your trains from basic steam locomotives to complex multi-engine haulers. Transport passengers, move thousands of tons of cargo, and manage your increasingly busy network as the centuries fly by. Design a railway network that can withstand centuries. Can you build a rail network that can withstand centuries of use? Plan your network, build new stations, manage your train lines, and research new technologies and train types. As you continue to expand, unlock new regions, allowing you to grow your network and access beautiful locations and additional passengers and cargo types. It features multiple types of bridges, tunnels, and tracks, as well as more than 30 different types of cargo to transport. Features logistics and strategy, from a fully fledged research system spanning 3 time periods, dozens of different locomotives and wagons to build your own train sets, and a dynamic economy system, whilst retaining all the quality of life features you could need. Space for your creativity. Trainworld features maps ranging from small 33 by 33 kilometers up to 120 by 120 miles, with plenty of room to build your railway network. Different biomes and relief types provide beautiful scenery. Right, without further ado, not ado as some do say, click the tutorial. Let's get this start. Let's get the show on the road, as they say. Right, I am playing on an ultra wide, so it might look slightly weird on the output. Still trying to figure out a better way to deal with that. But anyway, here we go. Welcome to the tutorial. This tutorial will teach you how to navigate the world, build rail tracks, place stations, create trains, and set up lines. Next. Oh yes, and a quick thank you to Aidan from TURNPOINT Games who did send me the game via keymailer. Thank you. Move the camera. Yeah, that's a standard movement. Okay, drag with the mouse. Scroll down. Okay. This is map view. Roger that. San Antonio. I like the UI actually, it's quite quite good. Pleasant. You get more information by right-clicking on objects. Okay, so lumber. One each lumber, it looks like. Open regions panel. Okay. Here you can open new regions to expand into and check what cargo is transported into a region. Okay, so to and from, you can see the population of the region, production centers, and all the connections and status. Right, you can choose different cargo types and see which cities produce them and where delivery is required. Oh, excuse me. Passenger. Oh, okay. Arrows will turn green when the connection is serviced by trains. Get information on the delivery state. Right click on the arrows. What am I doing wrong? After we find out the cities that we want to connect, it is very useful to mark future rail tracks. For this we have guides. Guides can be used in both the world view and the map view. Open guides panel by clicking. Okay, different colors. Click on the edit icon of the guide and then click anywhere on the map. A little flag will appear on that spot. Place a couple more points. That is it. Guides allow you to mark spots on the map and plan future rail constructions. It is not mandatory to use them, but they help a lot not to get lost and avoid obstacles. Next we will learn how to build stations. Okay, clicking on that. Pick a passenger station. Place it next to the city within the green circle. Wait, there's a green circle? You can rotate the station by holding right control key and use the mouse wheel. Confirm the builder you are satisfied with position. It looks like it's pinned to a building or something in the middle. Okay. Will be placed next to the cities. You can have multiple stations near one city. Cargo and passengers will automatically transfer between stations when it is required. Various stations operate with specific cargo types. Make sure to check that. Make sure to check that or your trains will be running empty. Now that we know how to build a station, let's build a few rails. Click on the rails icon in the top left corner to open rail construction. Okay. Point the mouse at a spot where you want your rails to begin. Push down the left mouse. Drag mouse. Push down. I would replace that with click and hold. Click and drag actually would make more sense. Because it's a more efficient sentence. To where you want the rail to end, then release the button. You can adjust the rails by dragging the end point. Okay, but should we not be starting at the station or something? track. Now add a couple more tracks to speed up the construction process. You can use the space key to confirm and then C to cancel it. That's in space. I think they're already confirmed. Yeah, they're single tracks. I think they're already confirmed. It should. Limitations: brick bridge, wooden, iron, concrete, steel, concrete tunnel, brick tunnel, other rails, replace. I'm not sure why it's not letting us move on. I said a couple more tracks, but I'm not sure why we would do that. What's A do? Oh, okay, so we needed 3. For electric locomotives, tracks should be electrified. You can do this by selecting electrified option during the build or upgrade rails later when the particular rail segment will be used by electric locomotives. Depots allow trains to enter or leave rail sections. Click on the depots icon to open the depot's construction panel. Place the same way as stations, the only difference is that you do not have to place them near the cities. There are 2 types, garage and tunnel. Garage is accessible via single rail, and whereas tunnel depot uses one-way rail similar to the freight stations. To remove rail stations, depots or signals, click on the dozer icon. Now click on the rails or station to remove them. Try to remove station and a few rail tracks. It's important to remember that removing rail stations or other objects used by trains may halt the trains. Now I will show you how to add a train. Open the trains panel. Passenger train. Edit. Okay. Since we need a passenger train, let's use one of the train sets. Pick a Celia. It's probably that one. Yeah. Sets cannot be modified. They are optimized for maximum performance and speed. Now click Add button. Click Confirm the purchase. Right. Next step is to create a route for our train. Go to the map view. Route. Left click on highlight station to add it to our route. And click on the other one. Notice the 2 stations on the list are connected with a green line. Wait, what green line? Oh, you mean this green line. I was going to say that's not green, that's orange. But anyway, that means the path for train was found. Click next. Now click confirm button at the bottom of the list to finalize our selection. That'll be that one. Let's say the electrified icon turned bright orange, which means the line is electrified, and electric locomotives can operate on it. Did it? Oh yeah, you mean that one. Okay. Click the go on route button to launch. The train will launch from the depot closest. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's late. Launch from the depot closest to the first waypoint. Make sure you have a path from a depot to the first waypoint or the train will not go. Yes, there's it moving, I see it now. The train is assigned to the line and operating. Click on the follow button to see the train running. Okay. Let's check the cargo line. There are a number of differences compared to the passenger lines. Alright, I see it now. Check station rail connection. Both ends of the cargo station rail are connected. This is needed to allow long freight train loading. Freight. Yeah, so I see the loop. This is needed to allow. Yeah, freight train station rails are one way. This will be represented by the green arrows on top of the rails during construction. It is important to make sure that the stations are able to serve the necessary cargo types, otherwise trains will run empty. Right, wagons are also picked to transport desired cargo. This can be checked during the train edit stage or in the train info panel, which can be accessed from the train details panel. Click on the info button. Yeah, here you can check train information as well as cargo types that can be transported. Okay, so length, max speed, power, weight, performance, overpowered, capacity. Okay. Congratulations, you completed the tutorial. Click next to exit. There's our first Steam achievement. Did feel a little bit short, but hey, let's give it a go anyway. Let's try this. Mode is basic or sandbox actually. Let's try that. Easy. Oh, actually no, will we go back to basic maybe? Yeah, let's just go basic, easy. Oh, sorry, let me just quickly check something. Right. Nearly there. Actually, you're not hearing me twice. I think I might have had it open. browser. Let's check in just to make sure I didn't do that mistake again. Right, looks good. Right. Back to it. Okay, what have we done here? Basic gameplay. Create a new train. 5 points for the route. Contracts. Okay, this was not mentioned. Random. Oh, okay. Random one-time delivery missions that will provide a fixed reward upon completion. Guides. Guides are useful tools for planning and organizing your rail network. We've pretty much seen most of this in the tutorial. Oh, here we go. What's this? Research. There are 3 eras in the game. Each has its own trains, wagons, and distinct visuals. Achievements. Okay, so it has its own in-game achievements list, as well as the Steam ones. Reputation. This has great potential, I think. Considering I've played so many of variations of this type of game, I'm kind of looking forward now to see what I can do with this. Unfortunately, I don't have an awful lot of time tonight because I need to go to sleep, so I think we'll hop back on this in the near future. Maybe do another couple of few episodes. Starting out, I think I need to kind of play around with it in maybe sandbox mode and see what I can do. My only real critique at the moment is it feels like there's one thing missing, and that's kind of like a starting campaign type / tutorial. I just think the tutorial itself was very light and short. Light can be a good thing, don't get me wrong, once to the point and tells you only what you need to know and no unnecessary padding. Because there's some games, like some other simulator games I've played, where tutorial could take you at least an hour to get into it, and that's fine in itself, but if it's very long-winded and there's way too much being covered, it can also be a bit off-putting. But in this case, no, this game definitely doesn't suffer from that. That's right, as I said, I need to head to the lab. Just wondering if I have time to maybe do another, just see what we can do, or if there's see the contracts, maybe see can we do a contract. Open one more region to enable one-time contracts. Oh, okay. Well, that's a bit. Oh. Look, kind of reminds me of I suppose an Asian island, probably something like Japan. So yeah, different cities. Yeah, it's using American names. Actually, I just noticed. What I would suggest for that, for a list of city names and stuff, just have something that randomizes them from around the world, even if it was just that. I wonder, you probably don't get the option to rename them, I'm guessing. You'll find the link down below to the Steam store. Check it out yourself. Anyway, thanks again. See you in the next one.